Proverbs chapter 29 in the King James Version, followed by the Amplified Bible. He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance. The king by judgment establisheth the land, but he that receiveth gifts overthroweth it. A man that flattereth his neighbor spreadeth a net for his feet. In the transgression of an evil man there is a snare, but the righteous doth sing and rejoice. The righteous considereth the cause of the poor, but the wicked regardeth not to know it. Scornful men bring a city into a snare, but the wise men turn away wrath. If a wise man contendeth with a foolish man, whether he rage or laugh, there is no rest. The bloodthirsty hate the upright, but the just seek his soul. A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards. If a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. The poor and the deceitful man meet together, the Lord lighteneth both their eyes. The king that faithfully judgeth the poor, his throne shall be established forever. The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left to himself bringeth his mother to shame. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall. Correct thy son, and he shall give thee rest, yea, he shall give delight unto thy soul. Where there is no vision, the people perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he. A servant will not be corrected by words, for though he understand, he will not answer. Seest thou a man that is hasty in his words? There is more hope of a fool than of him. He that delicately bringeth up his servant from a child shall have him become his son at the length. An angry man stirreth up strife, and a furious man aboundeth in transgression. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Whoso is partner with a thief hateth his own soul. He heareth cursing and bewrayeth it not. The fear of man bringeth a snare, but whoso putteth his trust in the Lord shall be saved. Many seek the ruler's favor, but every man's judgment cometh from the Lord. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is abomination to the wicked. He who hardens his neck and refuses instruction after being often reproved, corrected, and criticized, will suddenly be broken beyond repair. When the righteous are in authority and become great, the people rejoice. When the wicked man rules, the people groan and sigh. A man who loves skillful and godly wisdom makes his father joyful, but he who associates with prostitutes wastes his wealth. The king stabilizes the land by justice, but a man who takes bribes overthrows it. A man who flatters his neighbor with smooth words intending to do harm is spreading a net for his own feet. By his wicked plan an evil man is trapped, but the righteous man sings and rejoices, for his plan brings good things to him. The righteous man cares for the righteous man cares for the rights of the poor, but the wicked man has no interest in such knowledge. Scoffers set a city afire by stirring up trouble, but wise men turn away anger and restore order with their good judgment. If a wise man has a controversy with a foolish and arrogant man, the foolish man ignores logic and fairness and only rages or laughs, and there is no peace or rest or agreement. The bloodthirsty hate the blameless because of his integrity, but the upright are concerned for his life. A short-sighted fool always loses his temper and displays his anger, but a wise man uses self-control and holds it back. If a ruler pays attention to lies and encourages corruption, all his officials will become wicked. The poor man and the oppressor have this in common: the Lord gives light to the eyes of both. If a king faithfully and truthfully judges the poor, his throne shall be established forever. The rod and reproof, godly instruction give wisdom, but a child who gets his own way brings shame to his mother. When the wicked are in authority, transgression increases, but the righteous will see the downfall of the wicked. Correct your son, and he will give you comfort. Yes, he will delight your soul. Where there is no vision, no revelation of God and his word, the people are unrestrained. But happy and blessed is he who keeps the law of God. A servant will not be corrected by words alone, for though he understands, he will not respond nor pay attention. Do you see a conceited man who speaks quickly, offering his opinions or answering without thinking? There is more hope for a thick-headed fool than for him. He who pampers his slave from childhood will find him to be a son in the end. An angry man stirs up strife, and a hot-tempered and undisciplined man commits many transgressions. A man's pride and sense of self-importance will bring him down, but he who has a humble spirit will obtain honor. A man's pride and sense of self-importance will bring him down, but he who has a humble spirit will obtain honor. Whoever is partner with a thief hates his own life. He hears the curse when swearing an oath to testify, but discloses nothing and commits perjury by omission. The fear of man brings a snare, but whoever trusts in and puts his confidence in the Lord will be exalted and safe. Many seek the ruler's favor, but justice for man comes from the Lord. An unjust man is repulsive to the righteous, and he who is upright in the way of the Lord is repulsive to the wicked.